World War III is trending again, but should we actually be worried? After the US struck Iran with missiles over the weekend, Google searches for World War III spiked. Not only that, ITV News heard from the UK's biggest prepper store, a one-stop survival shop packed with food, gear and tools for riding out anything from blackouts to the apocalypse. They told us business went wild when the news broke. But are we really headed for World War III? Let's break it down. Firstly, there's a mismatch in military power. Iran's air defenses have been seriously hit after Israel's attacks. Iran knows that any major escalation could lead to devastating US retaliation that could hit the Iranian regime hard. But we've been given expert analysis from the Department of War Studies at King's College, who said public perception of Iran's leadership comes into play here. Iran's regime has to respond somehow. Too little, they look weak at home. Too much, they risk getting completely overwhelmed. So what's the move? Well, yesterday evening, Iran fired missiles towards a US base in Qatar. The majority were intercepted. That could be their show of power to those both at home and abroad. But what about the major fear, nuclear? Iran has been hedging, building capacity, but not actual weapons. That might change. If they ramp up their development of nuclear weapons, they may see this as a way of protecting themselves from future attacks. But their capacity for this is likely to now be significantly reduced after the latest strikes on their facilities. What experts do say is that Iran will almost definitely turn to cyber attacks, especially against Israel, and maybe US targets too. Or they could target the Strait of Hormuz, a key shipping lane which a lot of the world's oil passes through, and which could cause damage to the global economy. But again, if they cause too much damage, they risk retaliation. Economically or in cyberspace, Iran has to walk a tightrope. A ceasefire between Israel and Iran has now been reached, which could supposedly spell the end of any immediate danger. But within hours, Israel have already instructed their militaries to continue strikes, claiming Iran have already broken the deal. So, is World War III about to start? Probably not. More violence depends on how well the new ceasefire deal holds up.